For Brigham Young, McTire, Cook, Sampson. 3rd down and 2. And the pass complete. That was Brian Roberson.
And Brian Roberson is fearless going across the middle. Anybody that'll stand under a punt and return a punt is not going to be afraid to go across the middle on a throw. This is what BYU secondary likes to have. They like to have receivers coming across the middle, but when they hit you like this, they expect the ball to come out onto the turf. Roberson concentrates. You see him watching that ball all the way in. Even when he was taking the contact, he had his eyes on that football.
Brigham Young stays on the ground, and nothing there. Atuaya wrapped up in a hurry by Steve Kasner, the right end. The Cougars looking at 3rd and 2. Long snap by Sarkisian, the give. And Steve Kasner makes the tackle. Got some help from the strong safety, Marlon Jackson.
And Tafua Bloomfield had come into the game for Mark Atuaya at the tailback spot. And just a great job by Kasner and the whole group to close down, including Adams, to close down that running lane for Tafua Bloomfield.
Series for Fresno State. Play action. Arellanes. And the pass complete. Jerome Oliver on second effort picks up the 1st down. Spencer Reed, the middle backer, who's playing in place of Shea Muirbrook, who has to sit out this 1st half because of a penalty last week against Utah, makes the tackle.
They just brought Jerome Oliver. He was the man that they faked to. He came right up the middle of the field and just turned in that zone in between the linebackers. Easy throw for Arellanes.
It's per carry. Reggie Brown, the fullback. Arellanes saw the play action across the middle, and the connection made, and the catch by Charlie Jones. Tim McTire, the left corner, brought him down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 28. Arellanes rolls out, buys some time, guns and fires, and he puts it on a string. Arnold from Sunnyvale, California, on the receiving end of that bullet from Arellanes. You can kind of understand why he was an All-American honorable mention last year at LA Valley College. Sarkisian was the 1st team All-American selection from
out of El Camino Junior College. Yeah. And Arnold showing me not only does he have a good arm, but he has very good footwork as he drops back. He looks like he's very quick with his feet.
Fresno, California. 3rd down, 5. Arellanes again to the air, and the completion. Roberson on the far side, still on his feet, and knocked down at the 18-yard line. Lane Hale made the tackle, and right now this Bulldog crowd very much in this football game.
When Brian Roberson had a lot of cushion that time on top from Tim McTire. On a 3rd down situation, take a look. He just goes out and sits underneath. McTire's 8 yards off the receiver as the pass is delivered from Arellanes out to Roberson.
In the 1st quarter, scoreless. Bulldogs knocking on the door. Arellanes over the middle, dumps it. Up goes the touchdown to Roberson. And Blaine, that was one-on-one with the 2 fastest men in the country, Roberson and James Dye. This time, Roberson picks up his 4th touchdown.
Roberson went down and ran a post corner route. He went down and went hard to the post, and as James Dye tried to jump on the post, he planted his foot, went back out to the corner, and Dye was too far away to be able to recover. Take a look.
The motion man from the shotgun. And Mooley stood up, dropped for a 1-yard loss, and the little counter draw did not fool Fresno State's front. And up comes from the free safety spot Omar Stoutmeyer, and that is why he averages 16 tackles a game. From the 36-yard line, Arellanes steps and fires, strong arm, and the connection made. Charlie Jones at the 47-yard line. And on coverage, they're picking on James Dye right now, who's had to come in relief of the injured Dermell Reed.
Well, that's the thing you do when you have a backup come in. You test him out early, and that's what Fresno State has done. And Charlie Jones is always such a threat to go deep on you.
They're smashed and bleeding badly. They've kind of patched it up, but Dye's got to be feeling some of that pain.
Arellanes picking again on Dye along the far side. Roberson makes the reception down to the 20-yard line. Took 4 white jerseys to bring him down, led by Spencer Reed, number 41. Boy, very impressed with the way Roberson able to run his routes. 3rd down, 11. Arellanes rolls and fires. Got a man wide open at the 7-yard line. Jaheen Arnold, the senior from Sunnyvale. And the Bulldogs pick up a 1st down. It will be 1st and goal at the 7.
When Eddie Sampson and Jamie Cook both in coverage that time, trying to catch up with Jaheen Arnold. He went down again, same route they scored on earlier with Roberson. Fake the post and go to the corner, and Jamie Cook not able to recover. You see the end of it as Cook tries to run and Sampson tries to come and hang out, help out. Almost got a hand on that football. The coverage was there, but good concentration by Arnold. Arnold underneath. They're going to go for it here.
There are flags down. Reggie Brown dove in off the left side, but hold on, a flag. I think somebody off that right side of Brigham Young's defensive front jumped.
That's what it looked like to me, and so I think it will stand. That is the initial call. Offside on BYU. It will be declined, and Fresno will get the 6 points. Take a look. Full house backfield, straight T. You saw the jump on the defensive line by Ross. They give it to Reggie Brown, who goes up and over the top for 6 points.
And Brown in the backfield. Arellanes, the quick throw, the timing pattern to the corner. Got it, 2 points. Charlie Jones. Boy, Charlie Jones covered a lot of territory out there, coming out the slot. And Arellanes hits him on stride. The Bulldogs have come back to take a 7-point lead. We'll be back live. And Mooley in motion, trying to get a lead block for Bloomfield. He's stacked up and dropped at the 10. Loses the football back to Sarkisian.
I think, Craig, he may have lateraled that back. Sarkisian was looking like he was calling for the football, and Bloomfield threw it back. Excellent penetration by the whole left side of that Fresno State defense. Colbert and the gang. Tony Sargent also forced it back, and then Bloomfield does the thing you don't want him to. You can't reverse your field and lose yardage, and then it looked like he threw that ball back to Sarkisian. Take a look. He's going down. Sarkisian saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. And he actually does lateral that football back to Sarkisian.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. On the bootleg, Sarkisian dances from trouble. Down he goes, 37-yard line. Had a moment to try to dump the pass off and sidestep the sack, but Sargent wrapped him up and wouldn't let him go.
And Sargent took an inside charge that time, Craig, and Matt Cox was out there. He was hinging, trying to force the man inside. Sarkisian pulled up. You see where Sargent was on the inside? Cox wanted Sarkisian to run around and continue on the rollout. Take a look again. Watch Sargent's charge. He's inside here. You can't see him, he's just off the left of your screen. Sarkisian needs to continue out and allow Cox to make that block for him and then challenge the corner.
They give it inside and a 1st down. Oliver, little misdirection. Jamie Cook put the helmet on Jerome Oliver, 200-pound senior. Jamie, big week against Utah a week ago, had 10 tackles against the Utes.
Well, just an inside trap. And Arellanes audible to that saw. The linebacker shifted over and audible to that trap play. It was very effective for
Wentz a little bit in the 1st half. Another quick hitter up the middle and no go. It was 2nd down and short, and Mooley loses a yard. Shintonia Sargent breaks through to make the hit, number 91. It's better when he's mad, huh? So far, so true. Arellanes to the air and connects with Roberson. And a first down for Fresno State at the 41. Eddie Sampson going one-on-one with Roberson.
It'll be interesting to see where the flag comes, because Dermel Reed immediately turned around and complained to the officials about something. And the pass right on the money by Arellanes again, and Dermel Reed out there on that bad knee. And the penalty is going to be a personal foul against BYU.
Arellanes impressive, 18 of 25, 213 yards. Play action, going for the home run ball. He's got his man, Roberson. Brian Roberson. Oh, he's got the breakaway speed. And we talked about, can the Bulldogs answer back? They answered, and they are barking loud.
You got Dermel Reed out on an island at the quarterback position on the outside. He's got no help in the middle of the field at all. And Roberson, just with outstanding speed, outruns Dermel Reed all the way to the end zone. Of course, Dermel Reed working on that bad knee, that left knee.
He's got about a wheel and a half, but still the breakaway speed by Roberson, and the extra point is good. And hey, buckle up, good football game. From the eye, the play fake and the catch. Oliver at the 5-yard line. Oh, he spins down for extra yardage. He actually made the catch at the 10. And Arnold, Jaheen Arnold. And the Bulldogs are right on the front porch, and James Dye had to make the stop.
Arnold started out on the right and ran a crossing route. Stan Ross trying to read the quarterback. And Arellanes did a nice job of looking off the receiver. Notice he looked out to his left, didn't give Stan Ross a read. And boy, that was very close to being a late hit by James Dye. Watch how late he comes in. The player's down, and he makes the hit. Did not
drop. From the 2-yard line. A lot of time left in this game. Coming up on the 10-minute. Pittman turns it out, walks in.
Boy, and give Reggie Brown an assist on the play, Craig. He made a great block on the outside for Pittman. Watch number 4, left side of your screen. Watch this cut block. Boom, right there. That's the block that breaks containment for Pittman, and he can just waltz into the end zone for 6.
15 to go. And this crowd could play a factor down the stretch. Hey, Mooley trying to kick it outside, and no room to rumble. He's dropped at the 19 by Colbert, the left end, number 55. He's a junior out of Houston, Texas.
And that play was designed to go right up the center of the offense for BYU, and Fresno State's defensive front, Neal and Robinson, did a nice job of spreading that out. And
today, Arellanes good timing, protection, and he makes the hit, connects. Charlie Jones dancing, tried to run east-west instead of north-south, came back across the field, and he's close to the first down.